Hello there, it's your girl StaceNthePlace back at it again with another Kindle review. This little beauty here is whipped coconut milkshake. It has fragrance notes of vanilla ice cream, toasted coconut, and sugared amber. So could the amber be there? Possibly, and that's probably what makes it smell so sweet and creamy, but Mm. This is all a delicious coconut dream. And it's wild because it's a sweet coconut, but it still has that like not necessarily bitterness, but that earthiness of like a real natural coconut. And it's creamy, but to my nose, it doesn't come off as an artificial coconut either. And I'm just like so blown away at how they were able to encompass that entirely in one candle. Like that part alone is blowing my mind. So with this candle, that there's going to be some people who aren't necessarily huge fans because maybe they'll say it smells like artificial coconut. Who knows? But if you are a fan of coconut, I would say, give it a little sniff. Just see how you feel, even smelling it in store. So for me personally, I enjoy the sweet coconut. I can also appreciate the raw coconut that isn't so sweet and has that earthiness to it where you can almost smell the husk still on the fresh coconut. But sometimes it can be it's a little too real for me. It's a little too all natural. But then also on the opposite side, if it's super artificial sweet, then I'm like, it's feeling too tropical. If it's a pina colada that tastes like it was made with stevia, then it's a no for me. So this one fits like perfectly right in the middle and a little bit over, more so to that natural side, at least to my nose. This one is going to be great for anyone who, enjoys coconut, enjoys pina coladas, just wants something that's nice and slightly tropical, but not really, like you're not necessarily into fruity, you're not necessarily into fruity fragrances, not necessarily into a bunch of floral flowers, but you're just looking for something nice just for the summertime. It's getting ready to start really cranking up the heat. I saw a meme the other day that was like, "Dear new people to South Carolina, don't get excited. We're just preheating right now." I was like, "Oh my gosh, if we're just preheating, don't even put me in the oven. I'm not ready." Woo! Oh, praying that this air conditioning does well and holds up because I just cannot even imagine. You go outside and your deodorant is fighting for its life. I swear it is a hot mess out here. But anyhow, I think that this candle will be great for the super warm summer months, even if we are just preheating. For people who I don't want to say people who are sensitive to coconut, but like someone who is a little bit hesitant with coconut scents, I think that this one just might be one that is safe for you to give it a little whirl just to see and try it out. Because this one doesn't smell like the usual players. I feel like the usual ones that come out is like Waikiki Beach coconut, and it is just, it is more artificial than my press on nails, and it's just like it's not even sickening sweet. It's been a nasty girl sweet. And the other one, I would say coconut vetiver. That one is more of like your husky coconut. You're just like, whew, I can taste the husk when I sniff this one. And so this one, I don't know, it's kind of like Goldilocks. It's perfect in the middle. So if you're hesitant about coconut, I feel like this one is a nice one to try because it's just a beautiful blend of both of the phases of a coconut. There's something about the creaminess of it all, which I'm assuming is the vanilla bean and the amber. I think those are like doing something as well, tap dancing in the background to just make it a beautiful overall blend. Like, even though it is not one of the blended candles, the elements of it are just so perfectly wrapped up in a bow. Like, I'm really enjoying this one, and this was the candle that pushed me to go ahead and make a BOPIS order, because I have two, but honestly, I feel like I need more of this one because it just really took me by surprise at how much I actually enjoyed it. Because in the beginning, when Philly Girl 31 showed it to us, I was like, "Ah, I don't really be about that coconut life. It's probably some tropical. I can't get jiggy with that thing." And then when I smelled it in store, I was like, she might have been on to something. And turns out she was right. I even picked up the fine fragrance mist yesterday. So, like, this one will turn my little tropical Scrooge heart into a real beating heart. Okay, so if it can do that, it might can do wonders for you. I'm just saying, if you're skeptical, just go into it an open mind, because you never know what you might find. As far as the performance of this candle, I'm going to give it a solid 8. I mean, he just pulled through. It was wild. Like, I can smell it. We went outside. We were sitting outside on the back deck with the pups and stuff. And so it was nice to be able to come back in, because, I smelled it before. I was cleaning up and doing stuff in the house. And so going outside and then coming back in, I was like, whoa, like, just taken aback at just how strong this little candle is. I mean, it's all throughout the kitchen, all throughout the living room. So it's not a wham bam thinking ma'am. It's not necessarily going to smoke you out like a 10, like a Paris Cafe or anything like that. But I'm going to give it a strong, solid 8, because he is thick, okay? He is out here with his hoochie daddy shorts on, and whipped coconut milkshake said, "You gonna notice him, okay? You gonna notice the little hearts that he has on his little packaging here. You gonna notice the cute little sky that he has going on with these little coconut flakes dropping down, so you know what it is. And he even has a little rain cloud, okay? It's raining whipped coconut milkshakes, so you better get a straw and get you one." Anyhow, I hope that this review was helpful, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.